All right, students. So welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't be here, but I know you're going to have a great biology class regardless. So what you're working on right now is you are going to have 4 major assignments that you're working on today. So what those look like are you are going to be working on the 6-codon DNA to RNA mutation matching game. So what you're going to do for this is you are going to have you're going to have a sticky note, and on this sticky note you're going to write out 6 codons, so that's 6 3-letter nucleotides total. So you're going to end up with 18 letters on the top. Number those letters 1 through 18, and there's an example waiting for you. You should be able to see that. So that's your first DNA sequence. In your DNA sequence, what you're going to do then is you're going to write the same sequence again right underneath it, numbering it 1 through 18, but this time put in 3 mutations. You need to have 3 mutations. You could have 3 insertion mutations, 3 deletion mutations, you could have 3 substitution mutations, but you need to know what those 3 mutations are. On the back of your sticky note, you want to write down what those mutations are and where in your sequence they occurred. So if, for instance, in the first letter of your sequence, your very first nucleotide, you had changed it so that it was no longer an A, it was a C. On the back of your sticky note, you would write, there is a substitution mutation on the first nucleotide of the sequence. It used to be one letter and now it is a different letter. You would say what it is on the back, so you're writing it out. You'd say it was an A, I turned it into a C. Whatever your change was, it needs to be there so that we know for sure that you understand what that nucleotide is. The next thing you're going to do is once you have this thing filled out, you have your 3 mutations on it, you're going to stand up, hand up, pair up, you're going to go around the room and you're going to match with someone else. You're going to trade sticky. So here's your sticky. Thank you. And you read it. And then what you're going to do is after you've read the sticky, you're going to tell the other person, I know what these mutations are. Here's what they are. And they'll say, oh, yes, good job. Or they'll say, no, that's not it. And hopefully they're nicer than that. And they'll try to get it again. And you'll guess what it is. When your partner gets all of these mutations, what you're going to do is you're going to sign theirs with your little name, then you're going to go do this again. A couple of classes have played this already. Awesome. You still need more practice identifying mutations. Put 5 names on your sticky note. You need to play 7 times. Yes, I know the math is different, but that's okay. I want to make sure everybody gets practice identifying these mutations. The second thing you're going to do with this mutation on your little happy sticky note, because you're keeping it, don't get rid of it. Remember, you need a new one. So if you built one last time and you kept it, awesome, make a new one. Make a new one. You know you want to. So the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to play amino acid bingo. Play until someone gets a bingo. You don't need to get a blackout, just get a bingo. And then if you want to play again later, you can, but you have other things to do. So play until somebody gets a bingo. Give them a star. They're in the second drawer from the left at my desk, the desk with the sink. Okay, after you've done that, you're going to use the sticky note with the DNA sequence on it. You're going to get some paper, some plain paper, some scissors, and some tape. Your sequence, you're going to turn into a DNA strand model. You can do that however you want. I don't care what it looks like. But what should it have on it? It needs to have all parts of DNA. Nucleotide, the phosphate base on there, and so your nucleotide should have your phosphate, your sugar, and your base. They should all be in there so that you can see those. You've got your DNA molecule. Make it double-stranded. You're going to use whatever you wrote down on your little sheet with the mutations, on your sticky note, you're going to use that for your personal DNA model. You need your own. Your personal DNA model. Make your own. Then you're going to complete in Google Classroom, there's reading, and it has reading DNA and reading DNA continued. They're conveniently labeled in 2 places for you. Use your book. You need your book. If you don't have your book, wait until this is over and then go get your book because you're going to need it. You're going to need your book. Use your book and Google Classroom and the model DNA that you are building to complete the worksheet activity. It's really straightforward. It tells you to build some DNA, to do things with it. When it says build DNA, this could be as simple as writing it down on paper and then cutting it when it says to split the DNA. Don't get too crazy with it unless you really want to and you want it to be beautiful. But then I want pictures, so take pictures of it. It's going to be beautiful and awesome. Build both of those. There's a paper DNA model, and then you're going to go on and do DNA reading continued. The fourth thing, I know, there's a lot. You can do it. The fourth thing you are going to do is you're going to watch Mr. Anderson's video, which is way better than mine, on transcription and translation. Do that, please. It's wonderful. I want you to post comments. Let me know what you thought of it. Did it make sense compared to what you've seen in class? Were there any analogies that you liked? Whatever, tell me something. I want proof that you watched it. So, if you have extra time, find a video or a song about transcription or translation, post it into our Google Classroom. I'm presenting tomorrow. Gotta go finish my presentation. 2 of them are done, 1 is not. Have a lovely, lovely class. There's one person in each of your classes who I've designated to send me an email at the end of class to let me know how class was, if everybody was awesome, and just a general report. That's right, there's a spy in your midst. So please be awesome. I know you will. I'll see you when I get back, and I can't wait to talk to you next week because we're going to do lots of stuff with our science fair projects. Goodbye!